Hello. What up, Mella? Yeah, it's pretty accurate. They do change some minor things, I believe, but it's pretty accurate. We're gonna try to make it inaccurate and convert the entire world to orthodoxy. Probably won't be the most exciting game to watch, but I was up until 5 in the morning, so I just want to do a chill gaming stream. How are you doing today, Mella? I saw you in Provo's chat earlier. It's taking forever to load. Sleep paralysis. That's not fun. I've only had that happen to me like a couple times. Did you see a sleep paralysis demon? Michael's corpse lies fetal on the floor before me. The initial surge of blood from his severed limb now slowed to barely a trickle. Good evening. A good evening, even if we struck earlier than intended. Historically, Michael III was murdered September 24th, 867, rather than December 31st, 866. His date of death is brought forward in Crusader Kings 3 for gameplay reasons. He died a drunk, he shall remain a drunk. Or The fool gave me his family, his throne, and his life. That's enough. I'm going to go with that one. What's the year or century? It's 867 AD. So this is the whole map. It doesn't have the US, but it has pretty much everything else. Half of Africa. And no South America, too. So this is the religious map. Basically, my strategy is going to be to take all the holy sites. Already own Constantinople. But we need Antioch, Jerusalem, Alexandria, and the Vatican. And we're already at war from the get-go with Muslims. I might just... They only want... I forget the name of this island off of Italy. I don't think that's Sicily. I don't know. But, I think they just want this little piece of it. Syracusa. Oh, and Malta. So instead of losing money and troops, I might just let them have that and then take it back later on. This is the cultural tab, and it, like, depending on what you focus on, it'll unlock different things. So what I just switched it to is Casus Belli. Which means that you can have a justification to start wars. Right now, I can only start a holy war. And when you do that, like, if I were to start a holy war with, like, just some small country, all the rest of the Muslims might potentially join in to help them. But it's going to take 72 years, so I probably will end up doing some holy wars. And we're not endorsed by our patriarch yet. And my entire council doesn't like me. So this is a tough start, but we'll make make it work. One of the goals is to like continue your dynasty, so I have to pick a spouse for my half brother here. I'm gonna do by alliance power, so hopefully I can gain a powerful ally from it. And doesn't look like it. They're not very strong. I'm gonna let the clock run, see what these muzzies do. And I'm just hiring a personal physician here. Oh. Probably gonna swap out my council because I have powerful vassals that have negative 100 opinion of me. So to keep them from trying to overthrow the empire, I'll probably have to put them on the council, even if they aren't suited for the job. And I'm going to try to sway the patriarch so he will endorse me. Gotta hold the court. My lord, my name is Euphemios, and I am an ambassador of your ally, Theodosios. I bring you his friendly greetings and an offer. My liege values your friendship above all, so as a sign of goodwill, he sends you this child. his daughter, Theoctist. To educate as you please. My lord hopes that this gesture will strengthen your alliance and is confident that Theoctist will be in great hands. So I can just accept it. Ask for her to be betrothed to my son. We'll just accept it. Your Majesty, my steward Jonas takes the floor. I have an idea to improve taxation. You could send surveyors to question your subjects about every property, its name, owner, extension, and value, and how many people and animals live there. It's gonna cost. It's gonna put me in debt to do that. But yeah, let's do it. Someone wants me to press a claim on Croatia within a year. It's a little too much right now, so I'm not going to do that. And the Muzzies are seizing. I'm just gonna surrender this island that they want. I'm gonna take a hit, but it's better than losing a lot of money trying to fight them. My wife, Basilisa Eudokia, is once again absent from our chamber as night falls. She's been distant lately, lost in thought, and rarely seen at court. Am I not to her satisfaction? Is she simply busy? Or could she be warming someone else's bed? I'm gonna say she would never disrespect the sanctity of her marriage. So right now, I'm in debt already. So I'm just gonna let the clock run until I'm not in debt. looks like one of my vassals is here to give me money. Oh no, he's just swearing his allegiance. Display our artifacts in court. Got the crown of Justinian. Image of Edessa. And sandals of Jesus. Wife is pregnant, but it looks like she's sick. Gave birth to a son. Traveling eunuch. My name is Bosporios, a wonder of repute. I've lent my knowledge to noble scholar kings and tended to the harems of great sultan. Now I'm here offering my services to you for a modest fee. Good aptitude, chief eunuch. Looks like my patriarch is endorsing me now. So, gonna try to butter up some of these vassals that hate me and create kingdom titles. Alright, now we got a good bit of money. Decent amount of soldiers. Not great, but what up, Pipe Philosophy? How you doing, man? So now I have some money. Probably going to try to build up my holdings a little bit. To make more money. Gone again. Glory is widely known. I'll show you what my goals are here. Chris, I don't know if you've ever played this game. It's pretty fun though. It's probably not very fun to watch, but I don't care. So we're gonna try to spread the empire and orthodoxy everywhere. Right now, we're going to try to retake all the holy sites to start out. Right now, we only have Constantinople. We're going to go for Antioch, Jerusalem, Alexandria, and the Vatican. We already have a small little part of Italy, but we're gonna have to take like all the rest of that, all of the holy sites, but then also probably like Egypt, Cairo, Giza, and Syria. Where's Syria? Yeah, up here somewhere. And then the Balkans as well. We got the Jews over here, Khazars. But the main problem is probably going to be the Muslims, at least for now. Eventually, it'll probably be the Mongols. But right now, we got the Muslims to worry about. I won't be able to take much of Italy yet. only the Muslim parts, because I haven't unlocked Casus Belli yet. So if I want to start a war, it has to be a holy war. And I can't start a holy war against the Catholics. Yeah. The thing is, though, the Khazars, like, they aren't... I've tried to play as the Byzantine Empire before, and the Khazars don't really put up much resistance, and they never really attacked me. So what I'm gonna try to do is slowly chip away at the Muslims first, because they're the biggest threat, at least militarily. But right now I'm just trying to build up my army and empire, or not empire, but army and money. And I have to be careful and not let all the vassals that are under the empire, not let them gain too much power, or else they'll try to overthrow me. And the first time I played as the Byzantine Empire, I was doing good. Like, I took almost all of Khazaria and like Ukraine, Crimea, like all of Egypt and Syria. But then my own vassals they teamed up and overthrew me. So that's like the hardest thing to deal with, is making sure that they don't gain too much power. Have you ever read or watched anything about Vlad the Impaler? Yeah. He's not a villain like Hollywood would make you think. He saved his country from Muslims. He was just really brutal about it. But with animals like that, you have to be brutal. I'm gonna have to be brutal with my own people. When they try to form factions against me, I'm gonna have to chop their heads off. Just the way it is. Might try to take Crete back too, because that looks, I think that's Muslims that aren't that strong. Oh no, they have strong allies, so that might not work right now. I don't know if I can take anything right now, actually. Maybe I can take Sicily. Strength is inferior. maybe, what is this, Mesopotamia? Oh no, that's Mesopotamia. We'll see what happens. Let the time run a little bit. Boost my military spending. And money's gone again. Looks like my lineage is all healthy. Wife is not sick anymore. That's good. My council doesn't totally hate me anymore. That's good. Let's recruit a caravan master and antiquarian, ecumenical patriarch Ignatius. Antiquarian. Seneschal. I guess my eunuch can be that. Tutor, children. Nobody with great mastermind philosopher. I'll take him. Military strength's looking pretty good. Got a caravan master. Let's see. We have some culture that is not Greek. I can try to Albanian. If I really need to do that, might as well convert to Greek culture. Got some counties that are lower control too. No faiths to convert yet though, they're all Orthodox. Looks like leader of Venice died. Back in debt. What's this guy's deal? Pretty good night. I might, yeah. And, probably make a pikeman regiment. I don't have enough money. I will in a second. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break, get a drink refill, and run to the bathroom. People really don't like the gaming streams, I guess. To be fair, that game's pretty boring to watch. So what, you guys, you want me to talk about liberal women getting shot by ICE? Or what else is going on? Dan Bongino? What's this? What's this silliness?
This is Karate Man. Double leg. The jump kick. The side kick. The roundhouse. The tie kick. Body.
Oh man, I'm glad this guy's back and that he quit the FBI and didn't do anything while he was there. He's back to podcasting, back to being a true warrior for the truth and for Israel. Epstein files don't exist. I better hide that until I find something.
You remember that big bad alpha boy tough guy act?
Yeah,
That Jeffrey Epstein story is a big deal. Please do not let that story go.
Keep your eye on it.
Keep your eye on it. Well, cutesy time is over. Yo, I then had juice on the hill, big.
All right, that's stupid. I'm not listening to rap. What up, Moldy Apple? I know, right? The poster child for Con Inc. Yeah. One of them. He, someone asked him what cause is near and dear to him. And without even hesitating, he said Israel. So we got CIA training videos with Erica Kirk in them.
We have 5 major threats that make our grid extremely vulnerable that we've presented to congressional officials. 1 being cyber, 2 being hackers, 3 being physical threats, 4th one is solar EMP, and the 5th one is man-made EMP. So the concern that we have is that we put out this critical information, and when we go over this risk analysis, they hear what we're saying, but they don't want to take action.
Well, there are 18 critical infrastructures in the United States: food, water, transportation, communications, etc. All 17 of the others depend on electricity.
If our grid goes down, you can't cook, you're not going to heat anything, you can't run any of your medical supplies, you can't talk on your phone, you can't take money out of a bank, and we turn into total chaos.
If this happens, the system stops.
If a transformer is taken down, we have to order it from Germany or China. It's going to take a year.
Up till recently, there were no comprehensive protective solutions available.
We know what the solutions are. They're not expensive. They're not difficult to employ. We just need the political will to do it and the follow-through on the part of the electric utilities to get it done.
The White House is protected from an EMP. The Congress and the CIA and the NSA, all of the areas that need to function in the government are protected. So why can't we be protected?
Around some of these facilities, you don't have much more than a chain link fence to keep people out. Now that seems absurd to me.
I think it is absurd when we now know that attack on as few as 9 grid substations could bring down all 3 major interconnections for the United States grid.
If the power goes out, you get the generator, and if that goes out, you get another one. There's never been a plan for what happens after that.
The director of the National Security Agency, Admiral Rogers, came out and said it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Interesting. This guy said a buried CIA video just surfaced and Erica Kirk is in it. She's briefing national security professionals on EMPs and coordinated physical attacks on the U.S. power grid. She was definitely Charlie's handler. Kind of strange. After a strongly worded letter to deter Trump, Europe unleashes its most powerful weapon. Literally just did the Macarena. Good job, Europe. I bet Putin is really scared of a bunch of fags doing the wild. Oops. Let's see what else we got. This is kind of interesting. The Kalergi Plan. The genocide of all white people. The future man will be mixed race. As for Pan-Europe, I wish to see a Eurasian Negroid mixture with great variation in personality types. The Jews shall take the leading position, since Providence, God, has given Europe a spiritually superior race of nobility called the Jews. The white races of Europe should be destroyed and replaced with a race of Eurasian Negroids, who can be easily controlled by us ruling elite. Founder and president of the Pan-European Union for 49 years. What's up, Abe Dinkus? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I was doing a gaming stream, but people were getting a little bored, so we're looking at all the wonderful news on Twitter.
Hi, I'm Eric.
Looks like here's another odd Erica Kirk video.
Erica Franzway, and today I have the honor of interviewing Tim Ralston, the survival expert on everything.
My name is Erica Franzway, and we're going to be scouting around talking to all of the participants that are here for the conference.
Hey guys, I'm Erica, your host today for The Buzz. I'm here with our gorgeous June girl crush, Jessica Alba.
Hi, and thank you for watching the Webathon Live here on Wake Up Media Network. We are here at NextCon with Shema Hyder, the CEO of the Marketing Zen Group.
Today I want to talk to you about an EMP threat. What is an EMP threat, and how can we make sure that we're protected. And prepped and everything else in between? So with all of this talk about survival and prepping for EMP attacks, I want one of these. I want multiples of them. So where do I go to buy this box?
And why do you think that we are not putting funding towards defense?
Because we're stupid.
That is perfect. That is the best answer.
Do the Honest Company products come with any type of education for parents so that they...
Yeah, you know, our platform really is about education. So you can actually...
What is this? What is this even showing? It's just her talking to celebrities and shit.
Single
Kick streamer gets shot. Probably not gonna play that.
Короче,
let's see what else we got.
And these people.
Jewish Zionist Stephen Miller is appointed to lead Venezuela. Jewish Zionist Paul Singer, who we talked about on the last stream, gets Venezuela's crown jewel oil company. Netanyahu gets the most anti-Israel Latin American country off the board. And white nationalists really think Trump took Venezuela for them.
Will do like Israel. Hold on. And he loves Israel too.
Sure does.
6 years ago, I was up here, and I said, "This is our first Jewish president." Now he's the first.
Look at the
Jewish
power
president
move
to
with the
serve
arm on
two
his shoulder.
Not consecutive presidencies. We thank you
That's
for
right.
everything.
That's right. Bad things happened on the second one. Namely, the election was rigged. And we found out, and you see that happening. But
And you are the greatest president.
Thank you very much.
And God bless you. I miss you. I miss you.
And these people.
Which God? Interesting. Adventures of Officer Talmud, Apak Shakur. Let's see what this is.
Officer Talmud, you're up.
All right, shit.
Thanks, shit.
Globalists.
Make us proud, boy.
Somebody asked me the other day why I support the
Someone asked me.
state of Israel. I said, shit, because they share our Judeo-Christian values.
You did good, goy nigga.
That was pretty good. This is the proper use of AI, doing shit like that. I really don't care about the ICE thing. Not going to talk about that. Not going to talk about. I mean, it's just all over Twitter right now, and of course the Mormon Zionist Nick Shirley propaganda. Skip that bullshit.
What the fuck did you just say?
Here we got somebody bitching about anti-Semitism.
What the fuck did you just say?
It all leads back to a Jew somewhere.
So I just came to a James Fishback event. I wanted to be very cordial. I talked to James. He's a great guy. I went inside. I talked to one of his supporters. We bonded over where we're from in Florida. And, you know, I said respectfully, I'm on the left. And, you know, whatever. And he said, don't worry. It all leads back to a Jew. This is absolutely insane.
Look at that profile shot again. Yep.
This is
the nose.
This is absolutely insane. I just want to let you know that this shit is fucking ridiculous. And they kicked me out. They kicked me out because
Good.
I got it on video of him saying all that fucking crazy nonsense shit. And I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel safe here. Goodbye.
All right. So
This kid just said it all leads back to a Jew somewhere.
What's your name?
Aiden.
Aiden what?
I'm not telling you my last name.
Say it with your chest. You're gonna get doxxed anyways. Say it with your chest.
Well, I mean, you're wearing the Star of Remphan on your necklace.
I'm sorry?
You're wearing the Star of Remphan on your necklace.
Dude. Get this guy.
Get this guy. Get this guy. All right, looks like we got some breaking news here. The Civil War II is canceled. The South is united. Just a little bit of good news there, I guess. Let's see what else we got. Gotta skip all the bullshit.
You're the first guy in the crowd, so I gotta ask you.
Yes, sir.
America first or Israel first?
We do not do any political association within the movement. We're here to unify
Bro, I'm
the
American, bro. You
people.
better say America first with all these American flags
Brother,
with you.
brother, we're here to unify the American people and spread love and
So
positivity
America first!
and unify the country under God, brother.
America first.
Hey,
bro.
brother, we love you. my
America
friend.
first or Israel first? Israel first. Get out of America. Get out of America. Get out of America. Israel first or America first?
America first.
I love you. I love you. There we go. An American.
Keep moving. This is the American movement, and we're just here to spread love and joy.
So America first or Israel first?
There is no political movement.
Oh
within
my
this.
goodness.
We
What's
have
so
no
political about it?
We're obviously
You're
American first.
American.
We're holding an American flag, brother.
Bro, that's all you gotta say.
Yes, sir.
America first, baby. You're the first guy in the...
That guy is 100% Protestant. Sorry, pipe philosophy, but oh, I better hide this again.
No, non lo picchiare, dai.
Climate activists blocking roads when the guy's trying to drive his wife to the hospital to deliver her baby.
No, non lo picchiare, dai. Non lo picchiare.
Oh!
Run him over. Morons. See, in my state, they passed a law that it's legal to run those idiots over. What's up, Captain Burley Slice?
Leave. Huh? When did you
Couldn't express funny.
Gratitude more so for the
Trump asks Halliburton when they left Venezuela.
couldn't express gratitude more so for the opportunity to return to Venezuela under the stability that I know that this team and your team are able to deliver. And so
When did you leave?
Huh?
When did you leave Venezuela?
As a company, we left under the sanctions in 2019. So we had intended to stay, and then when the sanctions went into place, we were required to leave. But very much interested.
When did you leave Venezuela? When you forced us to leave the last time you were president. Ice, 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 ice. Somalians. So we just saw that video that said that the Civil War II was off, canceled, but this guy thinks that Civil War II is going to happen. Let's see what he has to say.
Please watch this video.
So we can expect civil war in the United States. Then you're going to have the Americans start to attack Venezuela and possibly other countries in South America. So America is in for a bad time, okay? China, yeah, I mean, Japan and China and India, they're all going to have conflicts with each other. But also what we should expect is that America starts to embargo China, meaning America uses its sea power to block China from accessing resources from overseas. And China imports most of its oil and a lot of its food. So if there's a blockade of China, you can expect the Chinese economy to really suffer, okay? All right, and then what we can expect to happen is America at some point will go to war with Iran, and this will destroy both countries, okay? Iran will not lose this war, but it won't win this war either because America is just gonna bomb the crap out of Iran. It's just gonna send Iran back decades. But America will lose this war, but this is important because if America loses this war, it's forced out of the Middle East. And once it's forced out of the Middle East, all its military assets goes to Israel, which creates the Pax Judaica. Yeah, does that make sense?
What up, Brutal? Sounds good, Captain. Good to see you, man. Oh, excuse me. Kind of tired. Stayed up until 5 in the morning.
I see like 3, 4 niggas running through the crib, all black, mask on, running through the crib and shit. One nigga run to the front door. I hop out, I start shooting. Bow, 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 bow. Shot the nigga. Bow, shot his ass. Bow, 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 bow. All the niggas run out the door. They run out the door. This nigga on the floor. I see like 3, 4 niggas running.
Proper use of AI again. Oh, there was something. I just wanted to watch like a minute of it. It's about what my last couple streams were about. This is from yesterday. He's saying basically what I was saying. The connections between Israel and Venezuela. And he's one of the few people that I've seen actually talk about it, speak the truth about it. So it was good to see that.
All the madness going on. And I'm going to work through some videos that we haven't looked at yet. We're going to look at some other fun stuff. And we're going to check in on an update about Gladio, because it's also relevant to this. We're going to hit some of the news highlights that Cotel covered. So shout out to Cotel. And we're going to talk about Esoteric Hollywood. A lot of people sent me this video. Usually the AI videos are just slop and a waste of time. However, whoever put this one together put some time into it, and it came out pretty good. So this one was actually worthwhile, and we're going to work through some of these people. But I thought maybe we'd start with some of the elements of regime change, color revolution that we were touching on in the Servando Gonzalez text, because he was, as we said, an intelligence analyst for Latin South America for many years. And he understands the power of the global elite. And he comes at it from a somewhat Christian perspective, I think. Where's my... There we go. Because he understands that the revolutions were against throne and altar, so he understands the longer Masonic plan to overthrow the monarchies and to install revolutionary governments. And he's all...
See, when I talk about Freemasons, people think that I'm like some kind of crazy conspiracy theorist. But or that if I'm talking about Israel, that I'm Jay Spurging. But it's the truth. People need to wake the fuck up.
Also very critical of the whole Castro regime. He's aware of the fact that Castro appears to have banished Guevara as an action that aligned with some of the global elites, particularly people at the Council on Foreign Relations, who seem to have always had some sort of affinity with Castro and protection for Castro. Of course, many of
the Council on Foreign Relations is started and still currently run by Jews.
People at the CFR, as we know, are Fabian socialists. They're not Marxists per se. They're not Soviets. They're socialists of a certain flavor, the socialism that believes in uniting with monopoly capital. And he starts off by saying Marxism is really a tool. It's a tool that won't allow society to function in a normal way. It must subvert society. Marx's theory of imperialism provides the best framework for an understanding of a temporary U.S. war drive. In fact, James Petrus wrote in his book, Rulers and Rule of the United States, that the neoconservative basis itself, for its philosophy, is in fact Marxism. The neoconservatives, as you may recall, are all Trotskyites. So Trotskyism is the real basis of neoconservative imperialism and warmongering. And it's a kind of large-scale deception that's involved in making people think that you either support the IMF and its free market liberties in Latin and South America, or you, by default, support Marxism. So again, you either get, do you want Coke and Pepsi, or do you want Maduro? And what we saw, I think, recently is, of course, the real reason that Maduro was removed was because of the desire for, number one, resources, and number two, because of criticism of the nation state of Israel as Israel itself.
There we go. This is what I was saying the day that it happened.
Bragged. He goes on to talk about the true intelligence that is necessary to understand the world order. It involves a lot of history and involves a lot of declassified documents. And that's the real story that you don't get from the controlled magic circle of mainstream media that keeps you within a very defined, a very limited scope of understanding what's going on. The revolution is, in fact, from above. And he talks about the Fabians and Antonio Gramsci, that there will be a long march to the institutions to capture those institutions to bring about world order. And as you know, I've read tons of books from the global elite themselves, probably about 7.
Yeah, that's basically what I wanted to play from that. See what else we got on Twitter.
Hey, Smith, you libertarian black pillar clown. Your family must be thrilled their last name's Smith. I can smell the copium from here. Now go get your shine box like I told you. Lesson over. Hey, Smith, you libertarian black pillar clown.
I missed the whole crash out of that guy. You heard your president went viral in the U.S.? Oh, excuse me. Have I seen that? No. I couldn't even name your president. What did he go viral over? I haven't seen anything on Twitter about it.
Right there, but we are trying to get permits so we can dig.
Looks like we got some new Tartaria shit. What do we got here?
I shot LiDAR AI photon protein fiber beams at Devil's Tower, and you are not going to believe what is inside it. It changes the whole history of not only America, but the world. Devil's Tower is in Wyoming, and it's a structural edge that's mysterious because I'm an Eagle Scout, and if you look at the rock formation edge, I don't think it's solid, and a lot of people are like, it's solid all the way through. So
He said that Euro women will wear a hijab in solidarity for Muslims. Some U.S. politician shared it. And it was all over TwoNet. What's TwoNet?
with my friend Dr. Remy Demi, shot the
Remy
world's
Demi?
best. This is it right here. Protein fiber
That's a
beam
fake
AI
name.
LiDAR technology directly at Devil's Tower. And this is the imagery it gave back. There are chambers inside the base of Devil's Tower with, you can see a passageway right there. Here's another angle of it, of another view. And it's just insane. It's blowing our minds. We don't know if this is a Native American chamber, if it's an alien chamber. So now we're trying to get access to that passageway. We know the door is amongst about right there, but we are trying to get permits so we can dig down and access the door and go into the chambers. I'll keep you updated. Follow me and I'll keep you updated on what we find. We hope to get the permits next week, and I'm just super excited to go in and see what it's all about.
Yeah, you're not going to get permits. This is a joke. So mysterious. All right, let's look up what you're talking about. Austrian president says all women should wear a hijab to show solidarity.
Tatsächlich sich greifenden Islamophobie wird noch der Tag kommen, wo wir alle Frauen bitten müssen, ein
Have to
Kopftuch
ask
zu
all
tragen.
women to wear a headscarf.
Alle.
All women.
Als Solidarität gegenüber jenen, die es aus religiösen Gründen tun. Jede Frau kann ein Kopftuch tragen. Und wenn das so weitergeht, und damit bin ich schon bei der nächsten Frage, bei dieser tatsächlich sich greifenden Islamophobie, wird noch der Tag kommen, wo wir alle Frauen bitten müssen, ein Kopftuch zu tragen. Alle.
Alle.
Als Solidarität.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Let's see what else we got.
All right, let me show y'all how y'all kill these ants. You just spray paint them black.
Can't even
Once
hear
they
it.
figure out they living in a black neighborhood, they all quit working and start killing themselves.
Couldn't hear it. Interesting. Track APAC. Nick Fuentes received $271,000 from pro-Israel lobby. Wonder if that's true. Let's look it up. Looks like these are just all Congress people. Trump administration. Vice President J.D. Vance has received 167,000 campaign contributions from the Israel lobby. However, Vance's mentor, pro-Israel billionaire Peter Thiel, spent $15 million. Palantir Technologies, a CIA-backed analytics firm that helps Israel generate kill lists of Palestinians in Gaza. In January 2024, Palantir agreed to a strategic partnership with the Israeli Defense Ministry to supply technology to be used in the genocide. So his entire cabinet taking money from them. I'm not seeing any Nick Fuentes here. Let's see if they endorse see if they endorse the guy Jake Lang or Long, whatever his name is. I don't see him here. They got an Indian guy, Saikat Chakrabarti, and then they got Muslims, Abdul El Sayed, Aisha Faruqi, Karishma Manzoor, Kashama Sawant, Salam Bhatti, Jishan Hafiz. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know how much more Twitter I can take. More ice. Black people shooting each other. Ice. Crazy leftists. Worst first date of my life. He supports Nick Shirley.
Do you support Nick Shirley?
Do I support Nick Shirley? I mean, yeah, he exposed fraud in Minnesota. I mean, yeah, I support him. I mean, it's pretty impressive to do for a 23-year-old. Why? What do you think about him?
I mean, you just broke into those businesses.
Broke in? That's actually what you think?
This seems
you
fake.
He broke into those businesses?
I mean, did he not?
No, they didn't even spell the name right. They said...
Shut up! Shit! Shut the fuck!
This whole crap with this cancel culture and the...
Shut up! Shit! Shut the fuck up! Nobody wants to hear it. Fucker. You've been talking all fucking week. You don't care what you have to say. Just stop talking.
You got me right in my fucking head, asshole.
Stop.
Damn it. This whole crap with this cancel culture and the...
I think that's an old video. Readers added context. This video shows a staged comedic skit.
Of the occupied cities were sold out for nothing, for
Apparently this guy is running for governor in Florida, challenging DeSantis.
I think that what's quite telling, just recent events, is maybe you heard a foreign leader was here in Florida last week. One Benjamin Netanyahu's fifth visit to the United States.
He's a criminal.
He's a total criminal. He's a depraved little man, to be completely honest.
Agree.
And
Got
he
my
was
vote.
here, and all of this, Ashley Moody, Bernie Moreno, all came down to meet with him. The governor didn't. Governor DeSantis didn't. But the Lieutenant Governor, Jay Collins, did. And so I think it's easy for us to go back and say, why did the governor do this, that, or the other several years ago? But at this moment in time, when the governor had the opportunity to meet with Netanyahu, it seems like he deliberately chose not to, which was an absolutely wise decision. But Jay Collins did meet with him, which is actually rather interesting because 40 hours before that meeting happened, Israeli media said that I am a, quote, threat, that I am a bigger threat to Israel than Donald Trump's.
Who is?
I am.
You?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
Well, congratulations for being an existential threat to a nation state because you're running for governor. They really said that?
They said that. And because I'd push out a policy that was actually quite popular with almost everybody. And it is the fact that Florida lends Israel $385 million as we sit here today. And so what I said is,
This guy is a narrator's voice.
Day one as governor, executive order number 2 would be to fully divest all foreign bonds of any country. And there's only one country that we invest in abroad.
Are you serious?
And that's Israel. $385 million. And you know what really got them is I said, I would then take the $385 million and create a statewide down payment assistance program for young married couples because we have to protect home ownership so young folks across our state can buy a place to live, get married, and have kids.
Okay, well, you've got my vote. That's all I needed to hear. Sorry. Amen. But what? Okay, so now I'm even more confused. I mean, I'm in Florida pretty regularly. I was not aware that the state of Florida is an investor in Israel.
State pension fund.
What? Why?
Well, what
does Florida have to do with Israel? It's so far away.
Right. So I actually was a government bond trader in a different life, which is to say 3 or 4 years ago. And so I traded government bonds and interest rate futures and all of that stuff. And so what happened was after the tragedy that was October 7th, that it unequivocally was a tragedy.
Yeah, of course.
The Florida state government, state chief financial officer, Jimmy Petronas, who's now in Congress, he announced that to stand with Israel, we were going to start buying tens of millions, which became hundreds of millions of dollars in Israeli bonds. This was a purely political decision. It wasn't a decision that says, hey, the yield, the rate of return on Israeli debt is actually quite high, so we should buy some. No, it was to stand in solidarity with a foreign country. We are going to take taxpayer money and lend it in the form of a sovereign government bond purchase. They weren't even hiding how nakedly political they were. And just for a moment, I just want to...
But what about the pensioners who rely on the returns of those bonds to fund their retirement, or the people of Florida? Isn't there a fiduciary duty of the legislature to look out for their interests, or is it only about helping Bibi?
Interesting. Politics trending, CIA and Mossad. Guess it's all about protests in Iran. Well, I've had about enough of Twitter, and I'm pretty tired. I stayed up till 5 a.m. Probably end it there. If there's still anybody left in chat, thanks for watching.